We've got the Grizzlies in Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. And Holiday, here we go. And it's sent back by Howard. And here's the break. Roy from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the middle. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Green, no luck.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pulls it from the elbow. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Pass to Suggs. Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gordon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do. In these sets, he uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a three-point game. Outside Roy. Lets it go with a three. And another three for New York.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Pass to Suggs. The three ball. Rebounded by Howard.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Now Cunningham. Back to Markkanen. Lets the three fly. Can't hit that one. And they get it back. That gives them the lead.
And look at Kawhi's rhythm. It's a fluid motion from him getting the ball to putting up the shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Cunningham drives in.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Suggs. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Roy. Pass to Leonard. And here's Cunningham. That three off the mark. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
To the inside. Holmgren can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Leonard continues to do it all.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Wade. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
And here's Cunningham inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Knicks up 4. And the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
New York leading by 4. Left side, Porter. For 3, Roy. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Roy's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. To the paint. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Roy. Latre. Here's Carter. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. Yeah, they say it was last touched by Carter. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Pass to Suggs. Right wing. There's the pick. Here's Holmgren. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Knicks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Roy. Good as the jump shot falls. Roy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's good.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's Porter. Oh, good on that one. Great tee that time from Green. And it's Memphis on the break. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Roy. Carter with the screen. Roy can't hit. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Outside, Jones. Yao in the post. Over Howard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pass to Cunningham. Some nice passing by New York here. Screen by Howard. Here's Hawkins. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Wade with it. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Mullen. Back to Wade. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And we haven't seen much of this from the rookie. I guess Wade just had the focus that time.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer Markkanen. And he's good on the three ball. Markkanen's got 6.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Back to Wade. Outside Mullen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Yao. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yao's got his first bucket in this one.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Hakeem. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line. On the wing, Green. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Knicks leading by 6. Cunningham left side. Here's Roy. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Roy's got 11.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Holmgren. Rebounded by Howard. Guys a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb. And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
Grizzlies making a switch here. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Well, he lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Yeah, that was a terrific pass from Wade. You knew he could find people, and that could separate him in this league.
Pass to Roy. Fires away from outside. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Now, here's Yao. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game. Here's Wade. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Here is Cunningham. Picked by Markkanen. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Howard. And slammed in by Howard.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders
in the league.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Gow draws the double. Pass to Suggs. On the wing, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock.
And they continue to control the glass.
Back to Roy. Screen by Howard. From deep. And it's Brandon Roy with the 3. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Green. Outside, Mullen. Carter pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Hawkins. To the middle. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Hawkins. He's got 8. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Hawkins can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 16. To the inside. Holmgren can't hit. Outside, Porter. Here's Hawkins. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York ahead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. New York takes timeout. The Grizzlies trail by 16. And here's Wade. Stewart is screen. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Stewart's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Grizzlies. Outside Roy. Launches a 3. New York moving the ball around. The 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A Bucket is good. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Wade outside. Pass to Suggs. To the paint. Howard with the steal. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Cunningham. Five to shoot. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Outside for Roy. Screen by Howard. From deep three-point land. And Brandon Roy with the three. And the Knicks lead by 16.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Suggs. Now, here's Holmgren.
And really, Howard, a genius at how he bothers scorers, pestering them with his reach and leaping ability.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trailed by 18. Green, the screen. To halt the run. Drills it from outside.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Pass to Howard. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Pass to Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 19. And Howard has it in the corner. Markkanen with it. Back to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Howard. Shakes him. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Gordon a screen. Here's Green. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Howard.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Roy. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.